Hey guys, welcome to my Datapack, finally. It only took me quite some time. Yeah, I did have my Cthulhu 31 crafting, and this is what this pretty much is, but it's obviously been renamed to Conker87 because it's back to the right one. Okay, that's all of the animals killed. Yes, you'll notice we're actually in the normal Datapack. Well, normal resource pack rather. I thought it was probably best not to use the Quadra one for this sort of thing. So, let's get on with the explanation then, shall we? First, we have blast furnace changes. I actually got this idea from... What's his name? He's a actual... I'm gonna have to check. That's his name, Voodoo Beard. That's his name entirely. I basically stole the idea from him, to be honest with you. And you can see, in the blast furnace, all of these are made into the... Hold the phone. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just realised that killing all entities also kills item frames. Damn it. Well, alright, I'm gonna have to try and remember this then. This is about 2 minutes it takes. It's actually done. Yeah, so we do that and then put that back into the... Yeah, this is that's a lot of XP as well. Yeah, they take a good amount of time. The diamond ones takes 10 minutes. These ones here and this take 5-ish. This and this one take 8. And I think this one takes 5 as well. I don't know. This has been going a good amount of time because I put these all on when I was making this whole thing. Yeah, so I like the idea of using a lot of coal to maybe make it directly into a coal block. And especially this diamond one here, it takes forever. Yeah, this has been a good hour, this hasn't. You've only got 8 diamond blocks. Damn, that takes a while. So yeah, those are all the changes to the blasting here. It's worth noting that the normal crafting of this, if you get this and put it into a normal furnace, it's actually the normal blasting time. So it takes half the time. It takes 5 seconds rather than 10 seconds. Or 6 seconds rather than the 12 seconds. I don't remember which one it is, whatever, never mind. Right, next one. Let's go to the... You'll see a lot of this. A lot of the use of the stone cutter, which I like to call the block cutter, because that's pretty much what it is in this pack. Yeah. So stained glass. If we put glass into here, you get to pick the glass here, and it actually gives you 8, because you'll notice this is 2 pixels wide, and the whole thing is 16, so you should get 8 of them, rather than 16 per 6, which is stupid. Same goes for here. You get 8 back here. Great. So that goes away. Same with all of the state of the glasses. This all becomes the same thing. Right, what we got here then? We have log and wood changes. Right. Yes. So all slabs. Well, this is not just for wood. Actually, this is for all slabs. Can now be put together to make the actual planks back. And if we have all of these are all stripped, normal, and logs and different kinds of woods as well. All of these can be put in to make 4 chests, or can be made to make 16 sticks, which is just something I think which it's just very handy. We'll go here then. More dice per craft. Yes, this is pretty easy to figure out. Really, you get more dice per craft. You always get 3 dice per item. Now, as you can see from here, not to mention, you also now get 3 times the amount that you get here. So if you do this to make the grey stuff, you actually get 6 grey dye, and this you'll get 6 orange dye. As always, it's always a subnet of 3 of some sort. Now, it's annoying really because this would have had the result of this crafting in the middle here, but it's not because of the killing entities. It kills item frames. But glass changes, yes. So all of these now can turn into glass panes. If you put the stained glass pane into here, you get a glass pane back, and it's also that because I've used an array, whatever. And also, you can make 4 of them into a normal glass, no matter what colour, which is very, very handy. I'm not entirely sure. What? Oh yes. You can basically just undye things now. Oh, it's just one, isn't it? Yeah, you put the whole thing in there and it goes back to that. Same for this one. Put that in there. You can also make normal glass there. So that's handy. Now we have here crafting stems, which is actually just crafting mushroom blocks, because if we craft using all of these here, we can craft the different kind of blocks. Different kind of blocks using different kind of things. So the red mushroom blocks here, obviously you can make using red mushrooms, or you can do it through the changing of this. And this is actually... Is this a better deal? No, they're exactly the same, aren't they? Same with mushroom stems here. It's all the same. Doesn't really matter what you use. You can also mix and match, which is nice to see. You can even use stems to make stems, but that's only because it's an array of different things. So if you put that in there, you can get mushroom stems. If you put red in the middle there, you get the red block. If you put the brown in the middle, then you get the brown block, etc., etc. It's all very unambiguous, which is exactly what I call them here. Unambiguous blocks. This is a lot of them. An absolute lot of things. So let's go for the wool first and go for green. I think, oh, so I've got loads of different types of wool, but only one green dye. Oh, it's still fine because you can still use them all. It's fantastic that way. Same goes for, let's say, purple. This dye here. It goes the same thing here. There you go. Let's go for pink. Already got pink, but it doesn't matter because pink still works. Concrete powder? Did I lose the concrete powder? Did I actually have an extra concrete powder? I must have done, otherwise, yeah, I hope so, because otherwise I stop. Let's go for purple. Purple glass, there we go. Same thing for all things that you can dye. It includes terracotta, and I didn't put any here, did I? So let's just get some terracotta and I'll show you. Let's just get light blue dye, light blue terracotta, plus some brown dye. You go straight into there. You can mix and match as well, so it's all fine. Railing changes. Yes, rail changes. Right, so the recipe for rails has changed. It is now, because of what it looks like there's two sets of iron, one side and that in the middle. So yeah, so that's it now. You also get 24 rails per, that means you get 4, isn't it? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Yeah, you get 4 per iron, which I think is reasonable. Not to mention now with the rails, different kinds of rails, you must use the original rail. So it's normal rail plus redstone plus gold gets you a powered rail. Oops. Half of these gets you a detector rail, and half of these gets you an activator rail. Excellent. Now, we'll come back to this one. So, quality of life changes, just basic quality of life changes. I've added the ability to craft the elytra. Crafting the elytra requires 4 diamond blocks, 3 gold blocks, a phantom membrane, and a chest plate. So, grab all this, elytra, and elytra. You can also dupe elytras using the same thing. So, we've got all of this stuff. We then hit the elytra, and you get 2 elytras. Now, that's actually quite a cheap thing, craft, so I think I might change it, but we'll check, I'm not sure. Quality of life crafting down here, normal quartz blocks now get put into those. You can dye sand to make normal sand. I'm just doing that. You need normal sand with red dye to make red sand, and red sand with yellow dye to make yellow sand. So, I mean, I use yellow because it's actually yellow in my texture pack, but it's more white, isn't it? But it doesn't really matter. So, next we've got gravel here. 3 gravel always gives you a flint. I nicked this from Feed the Beast, so that's always nice. Now, this makes podzol here, this does. Any different kinds of sand, of these, it's either red sand, normal sand, dirt, coarse dirt, or gravel, plus a spider eye or a fermented spider eye will always give you 8 podzol, which I found to be very nice because podzol are pretty cool looking. Ender pearls. Let's look at ender pearls now. To dupe an ender pearl, you need 2 diamonds, 2 blaze powders, an iron ingot. And you get 9. That means you get you get the 1 ender pearl you use back plus 8 of them. So that's nice. I think that's pretty reasonable. Keep using your diamonds. The enchanted golden apple is used in actually a few of my recipes, and it is now gold ingots, gold blocks surrounded by a normal apple. Those in. Whoops. Right. So to shulker shells, you can now create just generally if you don't want to go to the end. Nautilus shell, diamond blocks, all of these gives you 2 shulker shells. Normal coloured shulker boxes can now actually be put back into normal to non-dyed shulker boxes. This will be apparent in just a moment because you'll be needing it. However, because of the MBT data, it doesn't come in, so whatever's in there gets removed. So you'll notice that in this grey one, there's just a bunch of spawn eggs just as a test, and you put it in there, get the shulker box out. Oh, and it is no longer there again. Right, that's just the way it is at the minute with Datapacks. You can't change anything MBT related. Because of that, because of this change, because of that, I require. Bleh. No, it's because of this one that I required. Going back to the normal shulker box, and it gives you 2 of them. So there was 4 diamond blocks and the enchanted apples again. That's a lot of shulker boxes. Nice. Have we done that one? Done that one? Yeah. So here we are with the beacon and end crystals. Beacons have changed. You can now use different coloured glass to create them. It won't show up in the texture because that's not how it works, but it's just so that you can actually use them. You can now use a dragon egg if you need to. You can also use another star. So if you've killed the dragon and you want to use a dragon egg, then sure. If not, then you don't have to use something else. Right, so next, to create an end crystal, now you acquire a gold block on the top, any coloured glass at all, an ender eye, and a gas tier. And to make a beacon without all the necessary stuff, you need an end crystal, all of this, 5 diamond blocks, 4 diamond blocks rather, and 4 golden blocks gives you a crystal demon. Also, I have the ability to dupe them. Right, I was confused as to why this wasn't working, but then I realised that we don't actually have the right amount, so that should come up now. Yes, there we go. You need, to dupe a beacon, you need 4 end crystals, 2 diamond blocks, and 2 gold blocks gives you 2 beacons. Obviously, you do the same thing again. If we do that and give ourselves some diamond blocks, and then you could just keep duping, which is nice to see, I think. Have we done everything? Excellent. Now, let's nip over to the pièce de résistance. The use of the quote-unquote stone cutter, because it's a block cutter. It's not a stone cutter. It's what I like. It's a block cutter now. This is exactly what it does. With this here, bricks, you could change the bricks out into all of these. Obviously, you could put back, because I'm using an array here, it's much easier. These 2 put together can be made back into bricks. Right, these here are oak logs. They're also, actually, I can't get to the oak log down here, so let's just pick these 2. This is spruce wood, and this is spruce logs. Go into here, you can make the wood. This wood, you can actually make it into 6 planks as well. Oh, it's worth noting that with any craft, any original craft is no longer available. Like for instance, this. Oh no, not that. It's that, isn't it? For instance, these. I'm just getting used to the thing here. This you can no longer make into wood. You need to use the stone cutter, along with all of these stuff. Nothing works like this anymore. That doesn't work. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do at all. That doesn't work. Yeah, you must use the stone cutter. The same thing here. This is the stripped stuff. Stripped wood as well. You always, that's annoying. You have to use the stone cutter here. And with these planks here is just there to signify that you can put literally anything. If you put this in here, you make 6 planks. Put the stripped oak log, you get 6 planks as well. Blah 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 blah. This took me a little while. It also shows the ridiculousness, as it were, of this. As you can see, this has got a wall. This has got a wall. These don't have walls for some reason. Quartz don't have. Yeah, quartz don't have walls. That's dumb. All of these do. These don't for some reason. This one specifically doesn't, even though it's stupid. Whatever. Yes, so as you can see, Nether brick here, you can pick between any of these. This is all 1-to-1. It's much better value than anything else. Same with the red nether brick. The red nether brick stuff is the same. You still need to use nether wart and bricks to make it. I actually don't know how to make red nether brick. How do you make red nether brick? On the fly editing. It's always fun. So these still create nether bricks. However, this nether brick can go there. Apparently these two make bricks. And you only make one. You'll probably notice all these different bedrock things here. These are actually, because I've given myself all of the recipes, but this is what I use to disable specific crafting things. 1 bedrock equals 1 bedrock, and lots of different crafting things have actually changed that. I can go away now. So as I was saying, yeah, this is the same thing. Quartz, it's the same thing. It should give you, I'm fairly sure it gives you 1 per. I'm not sure if I've changed the whole thing or what. 2, 3, 4, I should give you 4. Yeah, that gives you 4. And then obviously you can put that in there. And you can make all 8 different variations. Same goes for this one. You put that back in there and it goes, oh, it's smooth. Okay, it goes back into the smooth quartz, etc, etc. All of these require the use of the stone cutter. That means that to create doors, you must use the stone cutter. It's just a better all-around price. You can't do it this way, do it that way at all. However you put it in here, you get 1, which is much better. Signs, you get 8 of them because it's 4, I think. You should have more. Some of these are really bad deals. Like this has always been a bad deal, but yeah, what can you do about it? Can't do anything really. Sure, you'll live. Same with all the other planks. Red sandstone and normal sandstone. Okay. Well, okay. Well, that's supposed to go there. Wall. Where is it? There it is. That goes there. Yep, that's still there. Yep. Same with the stone cutter. End brick, endstone brick, and normal endstone. You can move between the stone cutter. Purple doesn't have a wall, which is annoying. Prismarine and dark prismarine also doesn't have a wall. Annoying. Original. It's funny really because original andesite has a wall, but polished andesite doesn't. See, there's just a lot of inconsistencies, and it's really annoying. It's not my fault though. There's nothing I can do about it. Up to the point where you can actually create new blocks into the data pack, which I would like to do eventually, but not at the minute. It'd be quite nice to have like a polished variety of cobblestone, which is basically like this, with a frame but cobblestone. That'd be quite nice. Same with this actually, framed. Over there. Okay. So all of this stuff, as you can see, no wall for the normal stone. It's not very good at all, is it? Cracked and chiseled. Yeah, so that's all of the stuff in my data pack. It's available in the description. Just stick it in the data pack folder. That's pretty much it, really. I can't think of it. Oh, I just realised that I've forgotten entirely. Yeah, I don't know why it's not in there, but clay can be created using specific things. You could create it using dirt, gravel, coarse dirt, and sand. Bear in mind this is all red sand. This is also like you can also change it different. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put all of these together. All of these can make 8 clay. It's just because, you know, finding clay is a pain, and you got loads of dirt. So there's no reason why you couldn't do this. So yeah, it's I like it. Oh, also, Endermen no longer take blocks. They can't steal blocks anymore. The Ender Dragon drops diamond blocks. In fact, can I not just test this right now? Can I not test it? I don't really know. Here we go. Right, I was able to kill it, luckily. And along with the... Alright, you can die now, thank you. Along with the usual stuff that it will drop the first time you kill it, which is like 1,000 million XP. I'm not entirely sure how much it is exactly. Oh, here we go. Let's check. A load of bottles of enchanting, some iron blocks, some diamond blocks. Wow, a lot of enchanting. And it always drops a dragon egg as well. So, yes, and we're not getting rid of that. It's also destroyed all of my diorama here, the bastard thing did it. Oh well. Well, if you want to, like I said, if you want to download it, it's in the description. And have fun with it and whatnot. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.